I did have experiences trying supplements beforehand when I first started my weight gain journey. However, after stopping using them, I actually gained more weight in a healthy and sustainable way. And so in this video, I'm gonna talk about why I quit supplements and what I did to gain more weight like that. If you are spending on powders or intend to do it, hopefully after this, you will discover why for me real food beats supplements and how I use it to make gains. Introduce myself a little bit. My name is Bách Đỗ, a Vietnamese guy. I help males gain weight and strength becoming bigger and stronger. Lately my weight has gone up from 55 to more than 70 kg. You can check out YouTube shorts on this channel for my training style, strength and physique. In 2023, when I was still skinny, I saw big guys, of course online. They usually use supplements like creatine, vitamins, including whey protein. At that time I was training martial arts and working out at home every single day, but I just wanted to get more jacked, bigger. I didn't care about high energy during workouts. I thought that in order to be like them, I gotta drink that kind of whey too. So I tried 3 types. The very first one was from a local brand in my country, Vietnam, and I got so shocked when I first tasted it. It was fucking weird. Human made, of course, but don't quite recall the reasons why I did have 2 fucking boxes of it. Some flavor I do not even remember, and another one was coffee. And then I moved on to a popular brand as far as I knew, which is Rule 1 with the chocolate flavor. After that one box, I got to know that consuming natural and organic product is better, and so I switched up into organic protein powder with several boxes of it at the same fucking time to save the money on transportation, so on and so forth. And then eventually I did have to try to finish all of them, or else they're just gonna be a waste. Now, here are some reasons why I decided to quit supplements. I do not want long-term health problems. As you can see, my face is already full of acne and shit. And if I took that kind of supplements or chemicals inside of myself more like that, I'm gonna get more and more breakouts, terrible ones. Also, I did have to pee multiple times per day as they made my liver work harder. One way or another, those stuff will or must contain chemicals, including preservatives to keep it edible for that long period of time, right? We gotta just admit that fact. Cannot deny it. If something is actually natural, it's just gonna be edible for several weeks, maybe days, and then done. And we all know that bringing chemicals inside our bodies is not good. Maybe for now we will see the fast progress, gain weight and gain strength really fast, but for the long term, over a long course of many years, I believe that we will have a lot of health issues, or at least to me, okay? I wasn't born healthy, and I don't want to make this game harder by destroying myself anymore. I already got the fucking serious diseases or symptoms, so I don't want to risk instant gratifications for delayed gratifications. Also, I don't want to die soon to not enjoy the results at the end of the day that I have been building up, working so hard for. The second reason is that I do not want to depend on it. If I use it long enough, I will have to depend on it, or else I cannot perform as my potential. But what if when I'm gonna be on holiday, or when I run out of supplements, protein powder and shit, but I cannot buy it now? Am I gonna skip the fucking workout due to that bullshit excuse, or train while being weak as fuck? No, because my body is run with the real and functional strength, with the real fucking foods, real mental preparation in the real fucking life. Realistically, it is like using the training gears such as straps, knee and elbow wraps, gloves, belt, etc. And then when you forget them, so you cannot train anymore, you are so dependent on it. I have a mindset that I gotta always be prepared for any kind of situations. The same as training martial arts. That shit makes me more confident and more prepared in life. So that's why sometimes when I felt I was gonna die, to be frank, it did happen several times. I felt that shit. But I had no regret at all, because I knew that I had been doing my best regarding the business, my study, and of course this fitness and weight gain journey as well. The next reason is that I don't want to waste money. Okay? Sounds really straightforward. Natural food is much cheaper and easier to have consistently, which is basically every day. On the other hand, supplements, which is extra, it would cost a lot of money. It is just extra stuff if we cannot get the sufficient intake with the real food. So the same for whey protein. Protein, it can be easily got from meat, seafood, nuts, right? So why do we have to take whey protein? At least to me, I don't want to spend my money on it just for the use of maybe 2-3 weeks, okay, 1 month, and then gotta buy it again with my own money. And here's the very last reason, is that I cannot personally bear those supplements. You know, I have already quit sugar and man-made products that potentially contain preservatives, including instant coffee and raw one, but because it is not good for me, I believe it also has chemicals inside of them after being addicted to them for several years with milk or sugar added since secondary or high school period, for a substantial period of time, to the point that I recently wanted to give those shits several tries, like a coffee sip, milk with little sugar, or birthday cake. And when I consumed them, I immediately felt chemicals and unhealthy stuff inside of them. I got, those are the indications showing that I have been allergic to bad shits, which is a good one, alerting me that I don't, if I'm gonna skip the sign my body is giving out, I'm gonna fucking die. That's it. Also, eating and drinking healthy make me feel comfortable with no worries at all, because mostly it will be impossible for me to die sooner than those eating like shit, which is everyone, most of people out there. So I can do it. I can do this consistently, which is the key to the success on this weight gain journey. And because of all the reasons that I did mention above, I cannot have supplements consistently, and that's why after periods trying, I got from 55 to 65, but back to 60 kg with supplements like that. So here are several things that I did in order to get from 60 to more than 70 kg as I am right now, with real stuff in the real life. Of course, eat more. There are only two ways for this: increase the portions of the meals or food that I have already got, or increase the number of the meals throughout the day, and that's fucking it. Just basically eat and drink more than the day before, and then maintain that shit if the scale remains or goes up on the following day, which is the sign showing that I have been on the right path. It is so simple that I did just increase, add one more egg into my diet plan, add 5 more almonds into my plan, and then boom, I got from 68 to more than 70 kg. Easy. After getting rid of supplements, I maintain the 3 big main meals of the day in a traditional Vietnamese family: breakfast with noodles, bread, lunch and dinner with an increase in intake of meat for protein, vegetables for vitamins, and rice for carbs, which is the main factor helping with weight gain and an increase in the energy. Just basically build up my diet plan around those 3 big meals, and the extra meals I just watch big guys whom I can actually relate with and copy consistently every fucking single day, like 20 almonds, lentils, and then I combine it with porridge. I also consider what I can have or buy consistently from a typical Vietnamese market, like a potato, 2 bananas, and 2 eggs. That's it. And now, of course, it is 3 eggs. And yeah, that's how I did it. After a while, with no progress at all, I ate more by adding, as I said before, 1 more egg and 5 more almonds, and get to more than 70 kg like I am right now. And it is so straightforward. To me, consuming supplements isn't the trade worth my health. So contemplate it, okay? And then make a wise choice for your own sake. That's it, bro. Goodbye.